Sup everyone, today we have Valgrave Immortal Planes, developed and published by Edenic Era LLC. As you guys know, I try my best to bring you some of the most intense and most potentially fun small indie games that is not quite as popular as say AAA games. And yes, Valgrave Immortal is a Battle Royale game, but it's a bit of a different Battle Royale games. In this review, I will be discussing what it includes, the features, anything that I enjoyed, anything that I didn't enjoy, and obviously my thoughts on the game overall. So let's jump straight into it. As you guys can see, you have roughly 2 free characters that you can choose from, and the rest being paid sort of DLC. I can assure you guys that it is not a pay to win game, because the rest of the characters, having faced them in the battlefield, they do not have anything special about them. It's just a skin. So what's so different about this Battle Royale game? Well, first and foremost, it has a very sort of artistic style to it, especially if you are a Minecraft player. And funnily enough, you get to pick where you want to start. It has its pros and cons, and I'll get to that. Rather than you just diving into the map such as other big Battle Royale games that I won't name, you get to simply pick where you want to spawn and take it from there. Now the problem I have with that is it kind of negates the fact that people know where you are, people know where everyone is in the initial spawn. Obviously when the map starts you get to move around, etc, etc, but initially everyone will kind of know where you are. But also on the positive side is that you can actually exactly pinpoint where you want to drop. None of that jumping down the plane, wasting a few seconds, or being the race to, you know, getting equipments, etc, etc. You guys get the point. Now as soon as you are in the map, it kind of throws away your traditional sort of finding armors and guns. Instead you are kind of given a host of special spells that you can pick up, and that's where I felt a bit refreshed playing this game, because you can pick up skills like fireballs, meteor shower, volley of arrows, or creating your own mini black hole as you can see, or even speed or healing abilities, which is kind of really refreshing rather than having to look for bandages, etc. Now obviously as you play the game you can get kind of used to the mechanics and kind of combine special spell abilities, such as creating a mini black hole which kind of puts everyone in that specific position, not allowing them to run off momentarily, and just dropping a huge meteorite on their head. Sounds good. Also placed around the maps is these dragons. Now these dragons, they do not do anything to you, it's simply just there for drops. So as soon as you engage with them they will start attacking back, and you get to kill them for drops. Now let's get to a little bit of cons there. You know, I felt that waiting times at times was a bit longer. There are times where I had to wait 3-4 minutes for a match. Also when the match was eventually in, there were no more than maximum I've seen was 24 players. Also the map itself is the same old. I mean, it would have been nice in the future, a huge opportunity to kind of expand and introduce different types of maps. Obviously this game has only just come out, so I respect that, but it will be nice for it to launch with a couple of variety of maps initially before moving on to expanding potentially to more variety of maps. But overall, in my opinion, it was a fun game to play. You know, it's not the type of game where you jump in and spend hours and hours on it, but it's just a drop in drop out, your typical Battle Royale game with a bit of a twist. You know, I love the spells and magics and casting and combining these elements to kind of devastate your opponents. But overall I recommend it, guys. It is a free to play Battle Royale game, and it is very, very polished. Not once have I had to deal with lags or glitches, etc, etc. But you know, as always guys, hope you guys enjoyed this sort of quick small indie game review, and I hope you guys check out the game and let me know your thoughts if you have checked it out, what your thoughts in the game, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload.